Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your channel for everything VR related. Today, we're jumping into a game that actually released 2 months ago, and I feel like I did a disservice to this channel by not originally covering it. This is an action-packed, unique shooter that's perfect for both OG VR fans, plus all of the VR newbies. Now, if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm talking about Vendetta Forever. Now, this was actually one of the only games I missed playing back at Gamescom, and then when it released, I was just busy, there's a lot going on, and I never covered it. And a lot of people were like, why didn't you cover Vendetta Forever? Why didn't you cover it? Including the developers. They're like, hey, you never checked out our game. So this video is sponsored. They reached out to me, they asked me to cover the title, but I'm really happy I did. This is a solid experience. So I'm just gonna be talking about the overall gameplay, how it works, what I think is really fun, what they can improve on, which is not much. And overall, it's just a great, pretty casual, but very fun game. So let's get into it with the basic information. Vendetta Forever is currently available for both the PlayStation VR 2 and the MetaQuest, and it's normally priced at $24.99, but it's currently on sale until January 7th for $18.99. Now, this game is clearly inspired by not only old school action movies, but also staple VR shooters like Superhot. It does, however, add some unique features that you can't find anywhere else, like their low kill motion movement mechanic that has you jumping across the screen by snatching weapons from enemies you just eliminated. Now, this might not sound like much, but trust me, that movement mechanic adds so much to the overall shooter genre. And on top of that, you never really know what to expect from this game. Every scene you jump into is completely different, with new objectives and lots of surprises. There's 60 different levels to play through, 20 modifiers to really change up the experience, over 50 different weapons, and a global leaderboard to show off just how much of a badass you are. Overall, it ends up being a massive action hero power fantasy where you jump between different roles like John Wick eliminating all the enemies, Neo dodging bullets in midair, Scarface defending his mansion with a good old-fashioned M16, and even a swashbuckler who's taking over a pirate ship. Now, the game also keeps the overall replayability high by making most of the levels fairly easy to get through. However, there's a major emphasis on your overall performance. They usually set a par time, like complete this level in 15 seconds. And you'll usually complete it on your first attempt, but you'll be nowhere near that time limit. Now, on some of the more difficult levels, it starts to feel a little bit like Superhot, where it's almost like a puzzle on how and when you should eliminate certain enemies. So I was really happy to see that the game is not just one note, not the same thing over and over and over again. There's a ton of variety. You really never know what to expect. Like I said, you go through these different roles, but also one mission, you gotta eliminate a VIP before he gets away, or another mission, you have to save some hostages. And the game likes to throw some nice tricks at you. Like the weapon you'll pick up right before you have to save the hostage is a shotgun. Definitely not the precision shooting you need to eliminate someone who has a gun to someone else's head. So yes, overall, it's great. I thought the experience was really cool. And it looks like the reviews for this game completely agree with my assessment and also show off the fact that this title's not getting the visibility that it deserves. It's a top-rated title on both the Metastore and PlayStation VR 2, ranking at 4.9 and 4.7 respectively, and very positive reviews from other outlets like Metacritic and Push Square. So now I completely understand the very verbal majority in my community that has been telling me to try this game. Now from here, I just want to show off some of the action, and at the end, I'll give you guys a little bit of my overall verdict. Dead of Forever is a whole new take on the VR action hero shooter genre. It's up there with other titles like Pistol Whip and Super Hot, but it definitely has its own unique style with tons of gameplay and lots of replayability. Honestly, I was impressed with this one. It is not getting the credit it deserves. It is priced correctly, especially at the current sale price of $18.99. So I recommend you guys check it out. It's just a lot of fun. It definitely got my adrenaline up, got me sweating. So it is a little bit of cardio because you're going to be dodging those bullets and you're going to be turning around quickly, shooting enemies. It keeps you on your toes. And like I said, lots of surprises and twists along the way. So go check it out. Highly recommend it. And that was today's video. If you have any additional questions, I forgot to cover something, let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. And as always, I'll see you guys on next time.